So once again, sorry for the technical difficulties. As I was saying, as we serenade Mr. Nickname, as I like to call him, Seth frickin' Rollins here at WWE Money in the Bank. Whoa. It'll be Seth Rollins, Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship coming up next, live right now on the WWE Network on Peacock. Hashtag MITB when you share on social media. And thank you for tuning in and watching. This is now going to be part whatever it is because of more technical difficulties that I'm going to have to figure out why it's doing what it's doing. I'm not going to explain anymore because we're going to get you on the road here with this World Heavyweight Championship co-main event at Money in the Bank with Rollins and Balor. A championship match that has been in the remaking of 7 years or so. As I was saying, dating back to SummerSlam 2016. And remember, Damian Priest won Money in the Bank earlier, so see if he comes out and teases his cash in, especially if Balor wins. But there's, in long term, going to be tension in the Judgment Day anyway. Money in the Bank's been a damn good show. Hopefully this will be the last time that I'll have to reset with technical difficulties. It's normally a buffer, disconnect and reconnect, but now it's overheating issue with temperature. And I know I said I wasn't going to get into it, but just of it, long story short, I stream off my phone, YouTube app, and get an hour and a half out of it now, and then it, shuts down, and once again, either try to continue on with the ongoing stream or have to start a new one, and here we are. So that's what I said. This is titled whatever it's titled, and this is part whatever. So didn't miss anything. There's still a commercial break, but then the entrances. So, Balor coming out, Rollins coming out, and now the bell rings, match underway, and here we go. Seth Rollins and Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship. Still to come, the Bloodline Civil War with Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa taking on the Usos. And then we'll give a full recap of what the hell has happened at Money in the Bank here. So, damn good show. They did do a WWE SummerSlam sweepstakes. So, under that, you'd have to watch back and see the details on that. But here we go. Balor and Rollins. A scrum in the middle of the mat, and then a kick to the gut. But, yeah, I guess both times it went out, it shouldn't go out to begin with, but it was a good point in time. So, Rollins suicide dive to Balor into the announce table. And now this will just, for one stream, be in 3 different parts, as it was last weekend for AEW New Japan Forbidden Door as well. Finn face first off the announce table. As I was saying, with all that, I had this issue years ago. Haven't had it since, and now I've had it happen to me, twice in 1 week. Really, 2-3 times per stream, so still shouldn't be happening. So Apple, YouTube, get it together. Balor, yeah, Rollins with a nice leg drop in between the top and middle rope on the ring apron, sending Balor all the way across the ring. And now here comes the buckle bomb into the corner. Going to do the same thing he did to him. It looks like ringside separated his shoulder. There's a stomp, but a miss. Quick roll up, no. Stomp, no. Kick to the gut. Pedigree. Rollins with the pedigree, no. There's a stomp from Finn Balor. Because, I'm in the middle of talking and it just goes out. And it's like, oh shit, come on, what the hell? And you got to restart it back up. Because if I'd end it, I'd be, as I do, and then hit stop. at the end of every episode. But just fucking technology, man. It's good, but it also sucks when it needs to be good. And it's like, it doesn't need to be doing what it's doing, but it is. And I'm really going to have to, like I said, look more into it and try to find a solution, because I, of course, can't have this be happening all the damn time. I would have paused for the entrances, but oh wait, all WWE Network on Peacock, while you're watching live, you can't fucking pause it. You gotta let it play. You can pause it on demand, on replay, you know, watching it, you know, on tape delay, but Finn in control now, Rollins, but still, man, it's just nonsense. Doesn't need to be happening, but it is. Crowd's been hot all show. Hey, chant. If I do try to pause it, it has a 4-hour window. And that's 4 hours from the start of the kickoff pre-show at 2 here in the States. An hour of that to 3, so then it's a 3-hour show from 3 to 6. Remember, we still have the Bloodline Civil War to come after this. Unless they only got 10 more minutes or so, it looks like. You know, then the main event's going to be about a half hour or less. Plus, if anything else is going to be added in with the jam-packed Money in the Bank here. Rollins with some more stomp, or excuse me, Balor with some more stomp to Rollins ringside. Hashtag world title, I might add now as well. Balor driving Rollins into the corner. There's a punch. Finn drives Seth into the corner. Yeah, if I look on my end, the streams from earlier for Money in the Bank, they're listing officially as about an hour 20. $25.30. So as long as, you know, get the show over with by 6:30, we should be okay with not having what's happened already a couple times. Because you look at last week's, it was like an hour 10, hour 5, but then an hour and a half to start. So we'll recap quickly at the end. They'll have a press conference afterwards. Won't watch that live today. I'll watch that myself later. But just, you know, once the show's over with, end it, you know, so I don't have to worry about it, you know, going out on me again. So just frustrating is all it is. Balor, 1-2, kicks out. Seth telling him to come on. Finney like, hey, you want to go? Let's go. Rollins gets sling blade by Finn Balor. He was wearing some purple and black, no demon. Surprisingly, Seth in gold long boys, gold tights. Yeah, there's the buckle bomb into the corner, but no injury this time. Rollins off the top rope with a splash, but Finn gets his knees up. And then Finn kicks Seth into the corner. Balor with a coup de grace incoming. Rollins runs up. But Finn kicks him down, and Finn now going to go for a coup de grace. And Rollins moves out of the way. Stomp misses. Quick roll up, no. Another stomp, no. Another quick roll up, yes. 1, 2, kick out. There's a right hand. Kick to the gut. Pele and Seguri. And a pedigree from Rollins to Balor. Rollins going to go for a cover. 1, 2, Finn kicks out. Somebody's coming out. Oh, Damian Priest walks out with the Money in the Bank briefcase now. All right. So Priest is ringside with the briefcase as this World Heavyweight Championship match continues. He can cash in anytime, anywhere, and make it a fucking triple threat match. Wait till the match is over. You know, wait till he's down and out. I'm not ready for it. Balor from behind, quick roll up. 1, 2, kick out. Super kick. Yeah, that was also in the fucking main event of WrestleMania, Michael Cole. It was the heist of the century. And it was Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns. Rollins now ringside staring down Damian Priest, who has the Money in the Bank briefcase. Priest going to take a seat. And he's going to watch. Where's Finn at? Finn with a drop kick, yep, to Seth into the barricade. Yep, just saw that coming. And then Rollins goes into the announce table. Finn now on top of the announce table. Coup de grace off of that to Rollins ringside. Finn now going to run. Another stomp off the top of the steel steps there ringside. They're going to roll him back into the ring. Finn, another drop kick into the ring here. Set up for a coup de grace to Seth. Yep. Finn Balor going to go up top for another coup de grace here. Finn Balor off the top rope with a coup de grace, but Damian Priest walks up. Finn staring him down. Finn misses the coup de grace because Rollins moves out of the way, and then a stomp. Cover. 1, 2, 3, and Seth Rollins beats Finn Balor to retain his World Heavyweight Championship. All right, so Damian Priest causes the distraction. Finn Balor was going to hit a coup de grace. Didn't, because Rollins ended up moving out of the way anyway, and then Rollins hit Balor with a stomp, and Rollins wins clean 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Priest is Money in the Bank. Cash in still anytime, anywhere. Rollins is still World Heavyweight Champion. Balor loses. And then there's going to be tension in the Judgment Day still, even with Balor or without him as World Heavyweight Champion because cause the distraction. Like, hey, Balor's going to say, I could have won. I was about to hit the coup de grace until you walked up and, caused the distraction. He rolled out of the way. I missed it. He hit me with a stomp, and then I lose when you could have helped me out, you know. So, but then you didn't. And so they'll do something with Finn and Priest, I'd have to think. I mean, this might be the start of the breakup of the Judgment Day. Priest wins Money in the Bank. There's going to be tension in the group. Finn's fine by himself anyway. And then you've had Dom and Rhea paired up for how long, and that's going to continue. So it'll all work itself out eventually. It's just a matter of when. And now Finn and Priest are arguing. Yeah. So Rollins still the World Heavyweight Champion. And he'll celebrate and walk off. Whereas Finn and Priest are still arguing with one another. Rollins burning it down. That Money in the Bank. Still your World Heavyweight Champion. And now a SmackDown preview for next week. Grayson Waller got aided by John Cena. Now he's going to have Edge on his show next week. So, talk about working with Hall of Famers right off the bat up on the main roster, along with AJ Styles as of late. He's in a good spot. So they go to break, and no Viper either, I might add. So we'll see, moving forward, what happens, but the main event's coming up next. It's going to be the Bloodline Civil War. Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa against Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. Should be a damn good ending to what's been a damn good show here today for Money in the Bank. The Usos are probably going to win. Solo's probably going to turn on Roman. And Roman's going to be the only one, by himself now with the Wise Man. Still by his side as he's the undisputed champion with one gold championship. And then, of course, Heyman carrying around the WWE and the Universal Championship title. So I guess Paul Heyman's the champion. He is on the mic, but as the Wise Man, let alone as the advocate to the Beast Incarnate, he's a champ there too. But let alone, for doing what he did with ECW back in the day as well. But with all that being said, yeah, this Money in the Bank show has been damn good. That match could have been a little bit better, but I'm fine with it. I don't even know what match would be the worst match thus far tonight. You'd probably have to go to the women's tag team title match and the Intercontinental title match. But then the big stories out of those were Shayna turning on Ronda and then Gunther retaining with McIntyre returning. So Damian Priest, your men's Money in the Bank ladder match winner. He holds that briefcase now. Io Sky the same for the women's division. Cody Rhodes beat Dom. Cena came out, teased WrestleMania going to London, or somewhere in England, or somewhere in Europe for that matter. All in for AEW, going to be in London at Wembley Stadium the end of next month, and they'll have All Out a week later. So I would think Wembley Stadium's going to get WrestleMania at some point in time. It's been 30 years since they had SummerSlam there. They get Money in the Bank here tonight. Press conference coming up live immediately following the show. As mentioned, I'll watch that on my own later. I'm not going to watch it at the end of the stream here. Just technical difficulty reasoning. Don't want to have the stream just abruptly end, as it's done already now a couple times. With who's joined us, who's up in the skybox. Owens and Zayn are watching the show up in a suite. Okay. So they do get him on the Money in the Bank card, even though they defended the titles and retained them last night on SmackDown. But yeah, just issues with that. I don't want to have it end in the middle once again. Big and great. Big things. Yeah. Crowd's been electric. A loss happened. One more match, the Bloodline Civil War. So Caleb Braxton talking to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn about this. Yep. Sami chant from the crowd. Roman's going to get exactly what's coming to him, so says Sami Zayn as they hit his music. Let's go. So, main event coming up next. They fade to black. Here's the SummerSlam preview once again. As mentioned, as we'll supercharge our summer, I'll be live in attendance, so no live watch-along reaction stream of SummerSlam. I'll be at SummerSlam, so keep an eye out for videos. And in the meantime, once more, thanks for tuning in and watching my Money in the Bank live watch-along reactions over on YouTube. As always, I'm your host, Encyclopedia Sports, Cool and Luke96. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. Thumbs up button. Share hashtag WWE, hashtag MITB. For Money in the Bank, hashtag WWE MITB as well, hashtag Money in the Bank. Chat questions and comments, super chat, super sticker, super like, super thanks. Always greatly appreciated. And yeah, August the 5th, SummerSlam.